MACK is the daddy today with an amazing 250% growth in just one day. But just why did it pump? And should Merrimack Pharmaceuticals be in your portfolio? Time to find out. Time to get focused.
Time to get focused with Focus on Investing.
Welcome to Focus on Investing, where we research all of the latest trending stocks, commodities, cryptocurrencies, and forex pairs. You know, we release these videos as soon as we record them. So if you've received this notification, then this opportunity is probably still available. If you would like to not miss out on any opportunities, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you get notified as soon as these videos go up. If you would like to learn how to identify these opportunities and get in on the ground floor, on the basement, on the very bottom of these opportunities, and even identify them before they blow up, then make sure you go to focusoninvesting.io. There you will learn exactly how to identify these opportunities before they blow up. And if you would like the opportunity to get involved with an expanding, unique, and dynamic, community of successful investors, then go to focusoninvesting.io, where we will help you to acquire the exciting benefits of owning a trader's lifestyle. All right. So, what we will do today, as we dive into Merrimack Pharmaceuticals, we will first research exactly who Merrimack Pharmaceuticals are. Secondly, we'll find out why they pumped over 250% today. And then lastly, we will look at their, technicals on the charts and do some technical analysis with their price action. All right, without further ado, let's get the proceedings proceeding this evening. I'm a bit tongue tied today. I've taken a few days off, so getting back into the swing of things. All right, let's go. All right, this is merrimack.com. As usual, all of the links that we cover today will be in the description. So this is Merrimack, Merrimack Pharmaceuticals, Merrimack Pharmaceuticals Inc. The company, quote unquote, is a biopharmaceutical company based in Cambridge, Massachusetts, that is entitled to receive contingent milestone payments related to its sale of Onivide, Onivide to Ipsen SA, Ipsen, in April 2017. The company does not have any ongoing research or development activities. The company does not have any employees and instead uses external consultation for the operation of the company. A very interesting thing to have on its homepage. Sounds like a disclaimer or a disqualifier, like it's some kind of legal statement. The fact that they have they do no research and have no employees. It sounds a little bit dodgy to me, but yeah. All right, let's go and see what they have under investors. They don't really talk even really much about what they do. Let's go to investors FAQ maybe. What exchange is Merrimack on? Where's their headquarters? Where they incorporate? How can I purchase stock? Who is their transfer agent? Interesting. It's all air. This is unique. All right, they got overview. Maybe this might be what we're looking for. Merrimack's board of directors sets high standards for the company's employees, which they don't have any, as they've just said, officers and directors, which probably they don't have any either. Implicit in this philosophy and Merrimack's responsibilities to patients. Okay, so they have patients or had patients at some sort of time, is the importance of sound corporate governance. To fulfill its responsibilities, the board follows the procedures and standards that are set forth in the following documents. These documents are subject to modification from time to time as the board deems appropriate. Corporate governance documents and committee charters, all well and good, but you haven't said what the company does. All right, let's look at their board of directors. Might get a bit of information about exactly what their background is. No, doesn't seem so. Eric D. Anderson. Eric D. Sort as the board. Analyst, Ivory Capital and JCK Partners. So this guy's a finance guy. So nothing in the biopharmaceutical range. Director of Crocker in Ventures. So again, another finance guy. Invested for funding different biotechnical, biotechnical, biotechnology and medical device companies, several life sciences companies. So he's invested in medical companies, but doesn't have a background in it. It's again another finance guy. Manager member of portfolio manager. Again, another finance guy. Okay, interesting. Let's see this one. One of okay, here we go. Somebody that's actually available in the biotechnology settings, right? So it says Dr. Nielsen led our research and drug discovery in various roles. Okay, so he does drug discovery and research in a biotechnology company since 2018. Okay, so this guy at least has some kind of history in, you know, the medical sciences, or about Anna Radeljevic, Ventus Partners, or advertising and biotechnology clients. So she's in advertising. So I've got one guy that's actually into biotechnology, and the rest are either business or advertising people. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you what they do. So let's see, events and presentations, maybe. No events, no archived events, and no presentations. What a surprise. Press releases. Um, Financial results. We're going to get into this one in a minute. Results. Merrimack provides Ipsen report of results from phase 2 resilient trial evaluating Onivide in second line monotherapy for small cell lung cancer. All right, so we've got a little bit of information about what they do. Finally, so they're doing monotherapy for small cell lung cancer. So it appears that they do some kind of treatment for lung cancer. That's what it is. Trial of this Onivide, whatever it is what they do in order to tackle lung cancer. I guess that's all. It's the only thing, information that we can really gain from them. Committee composition, no. I guess that's it. Really, there's nothing really more we can really decipher from Merrimack. So, who are Merrimack Pharmaceuticals? Biopharmaceutical company based in Cambridge that tackles, um, small cell lung cancer with this thing called Onivide. And that's about it that we've got. Well, we can't really find any more. I mean, if you guys find out any more about the company or what they do, then please feel free to put it down in the comment section so that we could all learn about more about this company, this mysterious company, right? All right, with that said, let's find out exactly why they pumped 250% today. Let's bring up this next article. If you haven't done so, then please hit the like button. And we're going to bring up this article here. This article is from Market Watch. Again, the link to this will be in the description. It says Merrimack Pharmaceuticals shares saw pre-market on Ipsen study success. And it says MACK. It says shares of Merrimack Pharmaceuticals Inc. nearly tripled in pre-market trading Wednesday after France's Ipsen SA report reported positive phase 3 study results for the cancer drug Onivide in pancreatic cancer. Okay, so we've learned two things. We've learned that the shares nearly tripled. It happened in pre-market trading. And then we noted that they had a positive report on the phase 3 study of the cancer drug Onivide. So this Onivide doesn't only do lung, or we saw lung cancer previously, also does cancer cells, apparently. So cancer drug Onivide Sorry, yeah, we know it does cancer cells, excuse me, pancreatic cancer. So it does lung cancer and pancreatic cancer. All right. Merrimack, a Cambridge, Mass biopharmaceutical company, is eligible for up to 450 million in contingent milestone payments related to its sale of Onivide to Ipsen in April 2017. So this is a notice that we read on the site. So they're going to get payments from, okay, so I see what's going on here. Merrimack Pharmaceuticals in Cambridge, Massachusetts. They're a biopharmaceutical company, and they developed this Onivide, which is basically a product from all of their research. What they've done, I think, if they've sold the idea to Ipsen in April 2017, and basically what Ipsen have said, the more milestones you go with this project, we will release payments, right? So they've sold it for, I think, 450 million, but they don't get it all up front. So essentially, every time they reach a development milestone, which they have done here, which is positive results in the phase 3 study, Ipsen will release payments contingent to certain milestones that has been set, and that's related to the sale of the Onivide to them. I think that's what's going on. Ipsen said that the study of Onivide plus 5 fluorouracil leucovorin and oxaliplatin met its primary endpoint, showing statistically significant improvement in overall survival in previously untreated metastatic pancreatic ductal adrenocharcinoma, and that it plans to seek expanded US Food and Drug Administration for the drug in the indication. Okay, Onivide is already approved in the US in combination with fluorouracil and leucovorin in the treatment of patients with metastatic adenocarcinoma of the pancreas after disease progression following gemcitabine-based therapy. All right, so what this sounds like is that, Onivide is already approved in certain, use cases in certain fashions by the Food and Drug Administration. All right. Payments to Merrimack from Ipsen would be due upon FDA approval, okay, of Onivide for certain additional uses. So they've got some approval. So what this company have said, Ipsen, excuse me, is they've said that if they get a certain amount of approval for various different uses, then they will release more payments. Merrimack shares, which closed Tuesday at $4, were recently up nearly 185% to $11.38 in pre-market trading. So that gave us a lot more information about the actual product than its actual website. Yeah, very, very interesting, very covert. I guess, once it's been sold, they try to keep everything hush hush as to exactly what they're doing. But yeah, it seems like this Ipsen company is really running it, or they're really the financial backers. And then Merrimack Pharmaceuticals are the ones that are doing all of the research behind it. All right. All right. So let's go to TradingView and have a look at the charts and do some technical analysis on what the price movement is. All right. Again, hit the like button if you haven't done so, please. So this is TradingView. This is our 4-screen template with our custom coded indicators. If you'd like to get access to our templates and our custom coded indicators to help you analyze the charts quicker and more efficiently, then go to focusoninvesting.io. All right, we're at Merrimack Pharmaceuticals Inc., ticker symbol MACK. Let's start with the monthly time frame. Let's zoom out and get a better overall look at this chart. So we can see that they went to market March in 2012. So I've been going for quite a while now, 10 years. Normal trading patterns for the opening. Movement up, movement down, generous size bars. Some of these bars have quite long wicks, which is interesting. We see a gap up in price here. Where are we? See a little gap up in price here, which is a positive result. We come up, our all-time high is at $138 and some change. And then we see price since that point has, rapidly tanked downwards. And then we just see price kind of level off on a sideways sort of motion. We zoom in a bit more to price, and we go get a bit more definition. Again, price all the way down, bounce down to a few of these levels. We'll take a bit more look at these levels in more detail on the smaller time frames. If we look at our trend filter, we see it flashes a lot from red to green. So a lot of flashing back and forth between, various different price. And again, this is probably just because we're looking at a lot of sideways movement. Price is kind of going into a channel here, we can see, but we'll look at that in more detail on the lower time frames. But we can see that, it's a certain range that price is generally been trading between, but price here on today's bar seems to have broken out of that little channel. Interesting. All right, let's go to the weekly time frame. Let's go to our latest bar. All right, so the weekly time frame is showing us the same similar thing. Again, with the smaller time frame, we can see a bit more on these individual levels of where we're printing these channels. And we said these channels are being formed by a lot of these longer wicks of bars, right? We see here some of these, we tend to see quite a long wicks on a lot of these bars. So that basically indicates there's a lot of price movement within this time frame. This is the weekly time frame. So we're looking at a lot of price movement within the week. And these kind of high spiking wicks on our candlesticks are creating all of these high levels of the channel. And the bottom half is creating a lot of lower level of the channel as well. And again, seeing price go back and forth between the red and green trend filter. And again, this is because we're moving sideways. And we can see that the moving averages is also moving sideways alongside this price movement. And again, we can see that price is trading above and below the 50 simple moving average and the 200 simple moving average. Let's go to our daily time frame. This one will give us the most detail on the charts. All right, let's get a bit more of a zoom out and have a look at what price is doing. So we can see that price is currently at $12.51. The market is currently closed. We can see that price was up for today alone 212%, 212.75%. And they say that, but where do we get the 250 from? If we take from we're not taking it from the bottom price of yesterday, right? Which technically we should include that as well, but we'll just take it from the close of yesterday. And we're going all the way up to the top of the spike. And here you see it's about 250. So we see that it's 250% growth in this price move. And that's just in one day. Massive gap and spike up. As it said, we read in the news article, most of this happened, off of the charts at the close, after close, right? So we're looking at off-chart price movement when we're looking at this, right? That massive growth from down here all the way out here completely broke the channels. So we're up. Yes, on the last day we was up 8.7%. For the week we're up 199.28%, and for the month we're up 231.83%. If we look at our trend filter is red. So our trend filter is green. The previous day was red and today is green. And we see that we're still down off of our high, down 8.419%. Our high is of $13.66. And currently we're at $12.51. So we're not too far off of our high. If we look at our moving averages, again, we're trading above and below all of our moving averages, except for the 200 simple moving average, right? We're trading, at the same level, at slightly above, slightly below of our 50 simple moving average and our 20 simple moving average. But we can see that our 200 simple moving average is quite flat. And that's simply because the 200 simple moving average doesn't react as quickly as the 50 simple moving average and the 20 simple moving average. So this is acting as a strong level of, resistance here, or I guess it's support now as we're trading above it. And then we also see all of these key pivot support and resistance levels highlighted in these dotted green and these dotted red indicators. And they're kind of forming a channel, right? So if we're going to take a look at this, where would we say the channels? I see there's quite a few. There's here, and then we're looking at this 200 simple moving average as well. So I would say, if we zoom out a bit, because of this price movement here, I would say that this is quite significant. I'll say that this is probably be a bit too far back, possibly, but it's still a significant area or line. I mean, this is definitely significant, right? So this is definitely significant in terms of a level of resistance. So I'm going to draw a line in here. Level of support. This one here, it is, but I think I'd prefer to go with this one. This one seems a little bit more significant to me. So let's, we've got a line here and one just slightly above it. So let's go for the one above it. Let's draw a channel here. And then on the bottom side, let's go for a line here with this indicator. This is the channel that price has mainly been trading in between, right? If we draw our channel indicator, if we look at this channel here, this is the channel that price has been trading in between. So today we're seeing this massive spike up, this jump, this gap up here all the way up into this level. So quite a significant, boost for price to kind of jump up, right? So if we're looking to the top side, let's look at where we can see price reaching to. So price is currently trading around here. And we can see that this is kind of correlating with this level here. When it rose up, we see that did it even make it to this level? So I think this is going to be a significant level of support and resistance here. But we didn't even make it all the way to this $15.36 line. And then our all-time high as well, we've still got quite a way to go. Definitely quite a way. Again, we're still trading in these smaller ranges. But in these smaller ranges, I would say that this would be, if we're going to go to the upside, the $15.36 would be the next target. And again, you can see even with that massive boost today, it didn't even reach all the way up to that level. So kind of unlikely that we're probably going to see that level anytime soon, unless we get more good news in rapid succession. Let's zoom out. So to the downside, definitely I would be looking at somewhere between this channel here. Let's draw this in. I think somewhere in this range is the range that we can see a bit of retracement or pullback to. Let's expand this out again. So it's easier to see. So definitely, I think somewhere here in this sort of range here is where we can probably see price pull back and retrace to. So this channel between $9.46 and $7.40 is the area I expect to see price retrace back to. Again, if you guys want to learn how to, identify these trades, when we're down here, before we get this, massive spike up, you're going to need to improve your ability of technical analysis and have a robust trading strategy that allows you to identify these opportunities before they blow up. And in order to do that, you should go to focusoninvesting.io, where we will show you and train you how to identify these opportunities and get in before they blow up all the way to the top. You know, if you guys want to learn more about technical analysis, then we have this video here on the left. We have another video here on the right. And thank you for joining me, and take care. Peace.